Welcome back to Studio Chatter. We've known this young lady since she was Little Miss Spanish Fork, and the hometown girl comes home a queen. Let's welcome Miss Utah 2019, Dexonna Talbot, to the Chatter.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hey. Thank you for having me.
Well, as we say in Utah, oh my heck. Wow. How does it feel?
It's still a little bit surreal. Sometimes I was talking to my mom. We were walking through the airport today, and I looked at her and I go, I miss Utah. And she goes, oh, yeah, you are. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I am. Like, you have to, it's still processing.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, it'll kind of hit me, and then I'm like, oh, okay, let's do this thing.
Wow.
I've got to admit, I was a little surprised when I heard that you really accepted our invitation to be on Studio Chatter.
Are you kidding? You guys were the first talk show I was ever on when I was Miss Spanish Fork.
You've been on like Fox 13, Channel 4. What, like, tell us your little route in the last week and a half.
Oh, I've been on Good Things, Fox 13. I did an on-call interview with actually Sir Daly, who's also a local Spanish Fork news station. And now I'm here with you, lovely ladies.
Well, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
It's such an honor. It's so fun.
You guys primed and primed me for the
I don't know
world
how
of entertainment.
You couldn't be any better prepared than
I know you guys are awesome.
Well, and hopefully it won't be the last time. I mean, and this is just small potatoes compared to, it's going to be ABC. For Miss America.
That's true.
2.0.
NBC now.
Oh, NBC.
Yeah,
okay, so they've changed networks.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know anything about when? Have they set a time frame yet?
So it's going to be December or January. We don't have any dates or location yet. So
Okay.
That's
I
a bit
will let
crazy.
you know when I do.
Because if it's like Vegas, that'd
be
easy
so fun.
for some Spanish Fork residents to go down there and cheer for Dexonna.
Yes, I would love Vegas.
That would be awesome.
Fingers crossed for Vegas.
Oh, that's fun.
We could start a petition.
There we go.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
We'll start here.
Okay.
So there are certainly so many different ways that we could take this interview. This was your second year going back to Miss Utah.
Yes.
But when they announce your name and it becomes so very real, and you're the title holder now, you have a whole year in front of you. What are your ultimate goals this year? What do you really choose to accomplish in this year?
Oh, there are so many things, but one of the things that I'm really excited about that I was able to start today is when I was at the Miss Lehigh pageant last weekend, they had an honorary Miss Lehigh. So it was a Miss Lehigh with special needs, and she was able to be with the royalty, and I thought that was amazing. And I kind of concocted this idea that I wanted almost every candidate who's doing Miss Utah to have their own honorary Miss. And so I decided to start and to lead by example. And today I asked Megan Cox, who will be my honorary Miss Lehigh. She's a girl who's been in my ward since I was little, and we've been able to watch her grow and babysit her and help her develop. And I love her and her family, and I'm so excited for her to be my new honorary Miss Utah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you. It's going to be
cool.
So fun, and I'm excited to get all of the other candidates on board as well.
So what will that role look like for her? Like, will she be at different events or just as needed, or?
Yeah, so she can do whatever she wants,
Okay.
really. I love her. She can get away with murder, really. But I'll have her with me on some parades. She'll come to some events, do some service projects. It's going to be really fun, really special.
So then you'll just tell the other candidates about it, and hopefully they'll
hopefully they jump on. Yeah
Well, someone would have had to start the Little Miss eventually, right?
Yeah.
Like long ago, like there wasn't Little Misses until someone said, let's do this. Let's bring some little girls in.
Hopefully it becomes the next thing, but I think it'll be fun.
That's really cool.
Thank
So
you.
tell us a little bit about it used to be platform. Now it's SIA.
SII, Social
SII.
Impact Initiative.
Okay.
It's such a mouthful.
We know about it, but for those who don't know your SIA, what is it?
It is Service-Esteem, which stands for Increasing Self-Esteem Through Service. I created this about 4 years ago when I started as a candidate in the Miss Utah's Outstanding Teen Organization. And it's in memory of my Uncle Lynn, who was severely mentally and physically disabled, and me and my family were his legal guardians. He passed away about 5 years ago, and this is kind of my way of coping with that, because I knew that when I was with him, I felt beautiful, I felt strong, and I felt like I was worth something because I was doing something for someone else. And I know that when we're serving others, that's when we feel the best about ourselves. The University of Colorado did a study that states those who serve 1 hour a week are 50% less likely to engage in drugs, alcohol, harmful behaviors, and overall feel better about themselves.
1 hour.
1 hour a week.
That's less than church.
That's 10 minutes a day.
My gosh. Wow.
That's amazing.
And it works. And I know it works because the statistics are there, and it worked for me. It helped me to get out of that depressive state that I was in when my Uncle Lynn passed. And so I really want to get that message across.
Okay.
Well, that's one thing that I've loved about your journey and watching you serve is that it's so encompassing, and it really has been a part of your journey. And whether it's serving on Sundays, so you started that as well. So a part of Service Team has been, tell us about Sundays.
Yeah, so Service Sundays have been a day where I'll highlight a service organization, or I'll highlight a service project, or just an idea to get people involved in service, and it's become my Service Sunday. And now as Miss Utah, those will transfer over to my Miss Utah Mondays, where I will be bi-monthly interviewing a service organization and being able to get their information out there, because I truly think people want to and have the desire to serve. They just don't always know how to get involved.
Yes.
So I want to be able to facilitate that for them.
Perfect.
Well, one of your onstage questions also, and this was really cool, and I was able to be at the state competition this year and watch one of your onstage questions, the ability to serve out of the country. So tell us about that, because you've been able to take it out of the country in both Mexico and in Vietnam. So how did that transfer to your onstage questions this year?
I've had the opportunity to serve humanitarian in Mexico, and then in Vietnam, me and my family have been able to build houses for families in need. And it has been such a blessing and so humbling to go to these places and to see children living in cardboard boxes and under tarps, and to be able to give them a home the size of maybe my basement, but something that they will cherish for the rest of their lives. And to realize that happiness doesn't come from material things. All of the people that I've been able to meet through these humanitarian projects are so grateful and humbled and happy, even in the horrific circumstances they live in. And I just love the opportunities that I've had. I know not everyone gets those opportunities, and I also think that it's important to be serving in your community as well. But I do think that if that's something that someone has the opportunity to do, they need to jump on that, because it has been life-changing.
Oh, that's so cool. I want to ask, if you can even answer this, what was your favorite thing about Miss Utah this year? If you narrowed it down, like, what will always stand out in your memories?
Final night during the production number, the last song is, I believe, is it Carrie Underwood who sings that one?
I believe it was.
I believe it was Carrie Underwood. She sings Love Wins.
Okay.
And during that last production number, I was just feeling such a love from my family members and friends in the audience, from the other 52 women behind me, from the judges who were putting their scores down, and I just started to cry on
this
stage.
This makes me like get emotional. Wow.
And I just remember lifting my arms up and Carrie Underwood singing Love Wins, and just knowing that it's so true. Love doesn't always win, and that it was at that point that I realized it doesn't matter if I win Miss Utah or not. Obviously, that's my goal, and that's what I was there to try to accomplish. But at that point, I knew that whatever happens is supposed to happen, and as long as I'm loving and accepting of others, then I will receive that as well.
Beautifully said. I bet it was unbelievable.
It was an amazing, amazing feeling.
Did you get any sleep?
No. No. Well, who needs it?
I don't think you're going
a diet
to sleep.
Coke, and I'm good to go. Yeah.
Well, and that's just your service element, and we of course think you're going to be an amazing ambassador, and we haven't even touched on your talent, which
oh my gosh,
I can't wait to see that somewhere out there.
Wow.
YouTube.
We're just going to have to get some clips and share it with everyone, because it's just amazing. You're a gorgeous ballerina. You're a gorgeous person. We of course love you.
Oh, I love you guys.
Dejonna, the mayor got a Spanish Fork Pride in Progress pen and asked me to present it from the mayor and council.
Oh, I love it. It's gonna look so good on my sash.
I know. I don't know. Can you wear whatever you want on your
Yes,
sash?
look, I have all of these.
Oh my.
That's gonna look so amazing right into that
Right
Miss
there.
America
Ooh.
2.0 pin.
Well, we are so proud of you. We're
you.
beyond proud and so excited to just watch your journey this upcoming year. Really quickly share what your social media platforms are so our viewers can be like, I want to watch her. I want to see what she's doing this year.
So on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, I'm Miss America UT.
Okay.
And then I also have on Instagram a Service Team page as well.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Good luck.
Come
Thank
back and see
you.
us often. We
Oh,
love
I
and enjoy
will.
you. Good luck. We'll be rooting
Thank
for you,
you.
Miss
We love
America,
you.
of course. If you're from Spanish Fork, there has got to be a bit of cowgirl in you. We'll help you show that off next.